Welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. And before you watch this episode, can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks. That's on YouTube. You'll see it. Real Life Matters. Just just subscribe and also like all the people that we interview. I'm just asking you for a brief moment. And well, today we're going to be diving into it. We have a little bit because this gentleman has so many different aspects to him that we have to really break him down in a lot of segments. And sometimes we don't get guests like that or very often, but when we do, it's somebody that we have to get to know. And for people up north in Canada who won't know this gentleman, we will know this gentleman right after this episode. So with no other further ado, I'm going to introduce to you White Boy James. I'm going to call him the legendary White Boy James because that's what he is, and you'll find out why. So anyways, welcome White Boy James to Real Life Matters.
Thank you so much, DBoss. Thank you so much. It's good to be here today.
Oh, it's good to be here. So can you tell everybody who is White Boy James?
First of all, can I start right here? White Boy James is a gentleman that's still running right now today since he was a little guy. Because right now, I was supposed to be at the studio, everybody. I couldn't make it. I mean, traffic is crazy here in Chicago today. I had to pull over and stop and get this interview with you guys. And once again, I'm happy to be here. And let me tell you about me. Well, I grew up on the west side of Chicago, a small area they call K-Town. And the reason they call it K-Town because all the streets start with a K.
Oh.
Yeah. And I don't know. I guess you call it a middle class family. I grew up. I mean, as a good kid. I mean, I had my dealings and everything, and I know we're gonna get into all that there. But I mean, Chicago, West Side.
Well, you know, you say you have your villains and all that. Well, that's a different. That's a different word for it. What are you calling that? The skeletons in the closet? Is that what it
is? No, I said dealings. I'm sorry.
Oh, your dealings. Okay. Well, I guess you could have villains because you could be different characters, right? So.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, how did you come up with White Boy James? How did you come up with that name?
Well, growing up once again in a African-American neighborhood, you know, when we was coming up, they always figured that like white kids had everything. And I was just fortunate enough to have a lot of things that a lot of my peers didn't have. And they used to just call me white boy because I was light skinned and everything. And I ran with it for a while. And here I am.
Maybe you ran with it for a while.
No, because you know, I had other nicknames too, right? So I just ran with it. I said, okay, y'all can call me white boy.
Well, you know, that name is, you know, legendary. A lot of people made songs from that name, you know. So, you know, and that name is something that's, you know, it's not when you think it's a white boy. First I thought it was a white boy coming on, but then it's a black man that's here.
Yeah. Hey, I've been getting this since I had the name. All the time they looking for a Caucasian to pop in, and it's me.
Okay. Yeah, it's you. I guess they'll be looking around or something like that. But White boy. So you do music?
Yes.
What type of music? What's your style of music that you do?
Well, when you say style of music, I own a record label, so okay. I'm versatile with a whole lot of music. But me myself, what I have been doing rap music, just me myself. But I mean, I got different artists with my whole label and everything. We do a variety of music.
And the name of your label?
Legit Ballin'.
Spitballing. Wow.
Yeah.
That says a lot right there.
Yeah. Hey, we've been holding the title for years.
Okay. So you started when did you start your, your rap career? When did you start that?
I started my rap career, I would say 2007.
Okay.
Yeah, 2007. It wasn't nothing that I was really pursuing. I really was in the studio playing around, and folks liked the way I sounded and everything, and they told me go ahead and give it a try. And I put some things together and shot some stuff out there. Here I am once again.
Well, it's just, for you to come up like that, now you have a record label, and so how do you scout your people for the records like that you're doing? So do you just go and look for them, or do you have people looking for them, or how do you find them?
It works always. I mean, people get in touch with me. If I hear something I like, I'm gonna find them. You know what I mean? So yeah, it go hand in hand. It works both ways. But a lot of times they looking for me.
Mm.
Yeah, they looking for me because I got a track record of doing good work with artists and things like that.
Okay. So
yeah.
You're independent record label, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So who have you worked with in your career, in your rap career? Who have you worked with?
Oh, I don't work with a host of celebrities. I mean, I made one celebrity that's nationwide now, and he goes by the name of Twister. I launched him from the label.
Okay.
Kanye. I mean,
Wow.
P Diddy.
Oh.
I just figure I throw a few names that I figure people out there
You
might
better
know.
throw some names out there because we want to know.
Yeah.
This is Real Life Matters. We want to know who you work with and what's going on, because some people heard of you and some people haven't. So you got to make it look like that. You got to look like if people haven't heard of you. I haven't heard of you. I heard of you just. Maybe, that's not a bad thing. It's just that maybe I just haven't heard of you. But a lot of people are probably sitting there too.
Yeah, I really played a low key in my life. Always, it was always about everybody else and pushing everybody else forward. And I mean, like I said, once I stepped out there, I got a chance to start, putting myself out there. You know what I mean? And just been pushing myself a little bit.
So how was it working with PD? Puff Daddy.
PD, I hadn't talked to him in a long time, but I mean, he's good. He's good. I hadn't talked to him in a long time, but he's good.
And what about Kanye? How did he work?
Yeah. Well, he's doing his music. He's busy. He's busy.
Well, you hear a lot about him and a lot of stuff about him on, and we're not here to talk about him, but you work with these guys, so how is it working? Because you hear a lot of different things that sometimes some people are difficult and some people are not, and some people are heavy demanding.
Well, he definitely wasn't. He wasn't hard to work with. He came in and did his producing and everything for Twister, and everything was good.
All right.
Yeah. He was good back then, but I mean, it's been a while. You know how people change. I don't know if he's the same person back then.
That he's now. I guess a lot of people will take a lot of different ways from the way you're laughing, but it's okay. Whatever. Have you worked with any female artists that you've, some big headliners too?
Miss Kane. Females. I'm gonna just go with Miss Kane. Not many females as real big artists, but a lot of females, but not made it big.
All right, and who would you like to work with that you haven't?
Oh man, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Like we done been around each other, me and Snoop and them, but we hadn't did no work together.
Oh.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg. Let me see. I like Wiz Khalifa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a few of them out there. I think I dig my nails in.
Okay. But okay, so now you're not doing, you're more doing more producing and the record label managing artists. So you're not really doing any artists. You're not doing any singing much now, right?
Yeah, I am. I got some new stuff I got coming out real soon
Ooh.
with a gentleman named Exhibit.
Okay.
Hey, look, I done said Exhibit and went to LA. I meant to say Exit Only. I'm sorry about that. I done messed my man name up. Exit Only. Forgive me, man. Forgive me, man. Forgive me.
Okay, so you're active. So you're also doing your career while you're managing the. Oh my gosh, that's very busy.
Yes. That's why I'm in the car now.
No excuses. But we'll give you a break for that.
Okay.
At least you're not driving, so that's all right.
Oh yeah. Hands right here.
So what's the craziest thing that you had happen to you while you were performing your career?
I thought the craziest thing that happened was I seen a young man cry.
What?
Yeah, see, like you said, what? I said what too. You know what I mean? You know, people get touched, they get touched. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, oh, I was calling all like, oh. But I mean, I thought that was pretty crazy. But I mean, you know.
What were you rapping, or how did it happen? He just
When I got off stage, you know, just introduction and stuff like that.
Oh. Well, I guess you kind of were like, oh, too.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right. So what inspires you to do what you do every day?
What inspires me to do what I do every day? I almost want to say people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I almost want to say people. You know, I like to help others and things like that there. And when I can see I'm helping people doing things and stuff like that, that kind of inspires me.
Okay. And what about, did your family and your friends support you while you were going through your career?
Yes. A whole lot of support still now with that.
Okay, because some people don't have that support. They don't know. And is this your full-time job, or you never had a job, or is this what your job is?
This what my job is.
Yeah, okay. That's good. No, that's good, because some people do other stuff before they get into, what you're doing, right?
I mean, when I say this is what my job is, like, I have other companies that I'm running outside the music too as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
So I got this juice. It's called Legit.
Is it
and
actual
I got
juice,
one.
or is it an alcoholic beverage, or what is it?
Well, one is it's a healthy drink. It's better than Gatorade. And the other one has the same. The other one has the same ingredients in it, but it has a little THC.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the one that's called Ballin'.
Okay.
So we got
they're all
Legit.
different flavors.
Yeah, 4 different flavors: strawberry, raspberry, mango, and kiwi. They all lemonades.
Okay.
And they all can be shipped around the country too. We'll talk about.
Well, you better come and ship me some.
I definitely get you some.
Ship people up here so we can see what it is.
I got you.
And you said it was with TLC, meaning tender love and care, or is that something, an ingredient?
THC.
THC, what's that?
That's like the weed. That's like the weed chemical.
Okay. Oh, that
that's
kind of.
that's why it's called balling.
That's what I call balling. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's what you mean. Okay. THC. Because what I'm saying, I thought you said TLC. I thought you said you put some love and care into it. But I guess
Well,
it's
well,
well.
well. I got that in it too. That's in it too.
Oh my God. Well, a lot of people with your character, because I could see it. They call you the mathematical genius. Why is that?
I mean, I put things together well. I guess you know what I'm saying. You got to know math to put things together.
So you're good at math?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at math. I was just at my friend's studio. That's where I'm coming from. That's how I got caught up in traffic and everything. But I was just there helping them put some stuff together and helping them get some math together. You know, mathematics and everything. Hey, look, and for those that don't do too much math, just starting with a ruler is great.
A ruler?
A ruler is great. Yeah, with measurements.
So you're in the community. So is that what you're telling people to get a ruler? Tell us why.
Yeah, I would tell people to get a ruler. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So how does the ruler apply to what you want people to learn?
Inches and measurements. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. You just learn, the different breakdowns and measurements, and you can apply that to a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, like, I had to learn like a dollar bill, weigh a gram. You know what I mean? Just different things.
Well, it's good to know the weights and the measurements.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems like you have something to say. Say it, James.
No, I ain't got nothing to say.
Why you don't want to say it?
No.
We want to hear it. People want to hear what White Boy James has to say because he needs to tell us.
Hey, math is good, especially when you add.
Okay. And well, and people say that you take care of your family.
Yeah. That was just something that was instilled in me. I came up around the good elders, and still have respect for them the same day I did when I was a kid. I mean, all elders.
Okay. So that was something you did. You like to take care because it's well, you can see it a little bit in your character. You like to take care of people.
Yeah, it's instilled in me. Yeah, it's instilled in me.
Okay. So now we're going to get to really why White Boy James is here, because he decided to do a documentary called White Lines. So can you tell us why you wanted to do a documentary?
Well, I figured I'd do a documentary because I watched so many documentaries, and about the end of every documentary, I'm gonna say probably 75% of the time the person is had passed away or something like that. So I just felt like, let me get some stuff out, in my words, so where people could, ain't got to get my words twisted up. Just like you said, you never heard of me. A whole lot of people haven't heard of me, so they can make up a whole lot of stuff about me. So I was like, let me just go ahead and start one. I got 3 more that's coming, but I want to start that initial one, to get a feel for it and see how things will go with it.
So can you tell us why the name White Lines?
White Lines, I mean, I ran with white lines because I'm white boy, and I use the lines because, just speaking out my mouth. So they like white lines.
Okay. Not white, not lies.
No, not lies, white lines.
Okay, you must have said this girl's crazy.
No, no, it's good. I like that. I like that.
White lines, white lies. Well, you never know, or white lives. So, okay, so in your documentary of yourself, White Lies, what you're gonna have to tell everybody everything, because is it a book or is it you could see it on TV?
You go to the website, legitballingrecords.com. That's LegitBallingRecords.com. Legitballingrecords.com. You can go there and you can just go to the website and pull it up and check it out there. And I'm telling you, it's the best thing that's happening. It's the best thing that's happening right now.
So in this documentary, you talk about your triumphs and your tragedies.
Yeah. Just different aspects of my life. That's what the other 3 documentaries, they really gonna dig into different parts of that documentary there. They gonna dig real deep into them, the next ones. But you get a synopsis of my life right there.
Okay, so can you give us something? You're not going to give it all away so that the people can go watch it. So what's one triumph and one tragedy from there in your documentary?
Basically overcoming the streets, becoming a street teen that became a businessman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically how it went. And you get a chance to see, I mean, when I say from the streets, I mean really from the streets. You get a chance to see a guy really from the streets, and you're looking at his face right now. You're gonna say, "Oh, I didn't believe that can't be," but you're gonna get a chance to see this guy turn his life around and become a businessman.
Okay, so you came from the street, not really from the streets, but you came from a middle class family that had everything, and then you went to the streets.
No. We didn't have everything. It was just a middle class neighborhood. I was gonna continue with that there. I was gonna tell you that until gentrification and everything start coming in, when they start taking people from the projects and start filling throughout the neighborhoods and all that kind of stuff like that, when things got crazy. Yeah, so all that happened. So it wasn't lollipops. It was rough. When you see the documentary, it's people on there that's talking about how tough it was, coming up and everything. And I mean, I made it. I made it out. I mean, the situations, and as far as like the gang stuff like that there, I just thank them for letting me go.
So were you like a Don or something of the neighborhood? You?
They go that laugh again.
I hit it. I'm hitting it there. Hey, this real life matters. I'm hitting it.
Hey, I'm well liked, and I'm still well liked.
That didn't answer the question. What? Because I watched this thing. I watched this. They had a lady in there that was saying that she was that day she was in the car. She didn't know if we're gonna start shooting or not. People are gonna start shooting.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So when you go watch this documentary, it's like wow. I mean, you'll be amazed. Hey, look here, you'll be amazed. And for those that's in that life now, I mean, the crazy life, I'm saying, you will get a chance to see that you can become somebody like me away from all that there.
So you're like a psychologist because you have to psych out the people.
With a peaceful mind.
So you're like a psychologist then?
Some people call me the doctor.
I'm not even gonna go there. You're the doctor. Okay. Well, I was going to ask what kind of doctor, but anyways. A pharmaceutical doctor?
No, psychologist.
Okay. Do you consider yourself spiritual?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Very.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when you were from that back then to now, was spirituality in it? Or you're more so now?
More so now, because back then I didn't care about life. You know what I mean? I didn't care about life. I had to learn to love myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And the
Yeah.
women, were women a big play of that?
Of me loving myself?
Women, no, ladies, in your career, were women a part of any of that?
Of which part? Of which part?
In your life, like when you were in the bad boy stage. I guess you could still say you're still a bad boy, but in a different sense. But back then.
Yeah, I was different, because even then, if I dated a woman or something like that, she'll be what you consider a lame or something like that. She wouldn't never know about my life or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
A lame? What's that mean?
I mean, when I said lame, I'm just saying not too hip, not too hip. You know what I'm saying? Not too hip about the street.
Somebody like me? Somebody like me?
I don't know. No, you the boss. I don't know. You're the boss. You can never have a boss name and be lame. You the boss.
So you would find people that don't know about you to go out with you.
Well, I wouldn't have to find them, boss. I was sort of a boss. They sort of found me.
Oh God. Alrighty then. We're getting real with White Boy James right now. We breaking down the persona. Well, you're putting a documentary out, so this
Can you hear me, boss? Boss, if you can hit me, you breaking up some. You froze up on me. I can't hear you. Your stream froze up. You there? You're in the show. Everyone can see you and hear you. Should I try to call back? I don't know what to do. I'm by myself now.
She is message.
I think I'm gonna log in again.
She might be joining.
Can everybody see me?
There we go.
Yes.
I don't know. Sorry, technical moment, everybody. I don't know what happened. There's something here with the in Canada. The internet just went down for a brief moment. It wasn't our connection, was something here. But anyways, it's okay.
Good. We're
We're-
back.
We're back anyways. We're back. I'll get them to adjust back down at the studio. Okay. So people are going to be asking you those questions, as I was saying.
I didn't hear him. You was breaking up. I didn't hear nothing. It went out.
Oh, it went out.
Yeah,
No.
what was those questions?
So you were talking about, well, you get women that are lame.
No, see, no. You said, no, not the way you said that. No, let me take that back. Hey, let me get this together, everybody. Let me get this together.
Okay, we'll get it together. Okay. We wait for it.
I would seek women that wouldn't really be into like street guys. They wouldn't know I was a street guy because I never dressed like a street guy and things like that. There, you know, I would always be in a different neighborhood somewhere. Forgive me.
Okay, so you played both things. You said, okay, you're over here, you're over there. That sounds like a player to me.
Oh well, you know I used to be.
Capital P.
I used to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wait. See, you know what? One thing I don't learn too is that definitions be getting misconstrued too. Now I don't know what your definition of a player. We got to get that straight before I be over here telling yeah, that's what I am. That's what I am. You might be having
another. You gotta tell us your definition.
No, I want to know yours first. The way you did this, I want to know yours.
Or you want to know the Canadian version?
Yeah. Tell me the Canadian version. What's the Canadian version?
I guess a player would have different women, different places, so people would know.
Nope. See.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, you told me to say something, so I'm saying
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, White Boy James. Go on.
When I consider myself as a player, I consider myself as one that just wine and dine.
Wine and dine. Wine and dine, how many per night?
No. It don't take many.
Okay.
Yeah.
In one city?
Yes. Look. You can't see. Look, I'm on the screen. You can't see me walk. If you see me walk, you'll be like, oh, okay, I understand what he's saying too. That's a player walk.
Oh my gosh. What have I got myself into?
What?
Yeah, but you see, guys like you.
What? There you go. What you gonna say? See what I did.
You look harmless. You know, you're very friendly with people. You're very avant-garde, and then next you could kill somebody tomorrow in a minute.
No.
I'm not saying you did or you have or you haven't, but
no. You watched that documentary?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So what do you want me to say?
Nothing. I just asked.
You had a lot of people. You had a lot of people. Then you had one guy. He almost looked like he was about to cry, or I don't know if he cried or he did, or saying something. He had the kind of twisted hair there.
Yeah. That's one of my brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good that you got them to talk in the documentary, because a lot of times, a lot of people, when you're doing your documentary, sometimes the family members don't want to talk to you about it.
Yeah. And especially mine.
Well, so how did you get them to agree for you to talk about your life and including them?
Because I said I was only gonna say so much. That's why I'm saying I got some more comment to where I'm just gonna zero in.
So you got
I was just
sequels
going.
to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. They it was crazy because a lot of folks, a lot of friends and everything, like some people like disappeared when they heard I was even making a documentary.
What?
Yes, until it came out. Like people, it was crazy. I mean, from all facets of life. I mean, from the music stuff, it was like everybody didn't know what I had to say, and everybody was just on pins and needles.
Well, of course they're gonna be because you seem like I guess you be selective, but you figure you could do what you want and say what you want. So that's why. And what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna come to me. I'll tell you off, right?
Yeah. Basically, yeah. Tell y'all for show you off.
Oh my gosh. Woo. Well, yeah. So I guess some of them really didn't have a choice. Okay. So, what was one of your most fulfillment? One of your most fulfilling times when you were doing this on this part of your documentary?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Probably just putting it together. I was in the hotel for I don't know, maybe a week.
A week?
No, I mean, yeah, like maybe a week. I was in the hotel just putting all the pieces together. Once I had got everything, I just went on, and locked myself in, me and this other gentleman, and we just pieced it together. I mean, when I say maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep almost a day, it was almost like working like that. We was up and down and up and down, up and down, and we got through it.
Okay. So how long it took you to put together? You said a week about to put together the documentary, or it took a little longer?
Well, things that I put in a documentary, that's been stuff that's been almost like 20 years now. It was just basically getting everything together and placing it, you know what I'm saying, and then just going ahead and putting it together. Excuse me, and putting it together. But as far as like the interview and everything that you see on there,
Okay.
all that probably took all together maybe 3 weeks. That
Oh,
that's what
okay.
me that's what me in the hotel and all that. Maybe 3 weeks for everything.
All right. So you had to lock your way. You had to confine yourself so you could put everything together, because you probably had to think back some things that weren't so happy. And we're going to touch on that. Are there any sad or tragic or difficult times you would like to share? In when you're doing your dog, like such as losing a loved one or a job.
Right, right. I mean, no, not at the moment. No.
You haven't. So you lost. But in this part of the document, you lost people, correct?
No,
No, nothing tragic, or
no. I mean,
oh, that's
no,
not going to
no.
be in this one. It's going to be in the next one.
Yeah, to where I really hammer out, nail down on things.
Oh, okay, okay. No, we
Yeah,
just want
yeah.
to know, because if you share some tragic stuff that happened, because then that's something that maybe changed your life to bring you to where you are now in your particular spot in life.
Right. Well. Okay. What's tragic is not having contracts. If
Mm,
you if you're doing business and ain't got the contracts together, that's tragic. That can be real harmful. So that took place in some business that I did with one of the artists that's a part of that documentary that everybody get a chance to see. We
okay.
we did we didn't have no paperwork, and the tragic part about that is they went on to be a superstar and forgot about me.
Oh, and you didn't get your cut of paper.
It's nothing. Yeah.
I guess I can't share the
I
name.
mean, now that was a hurting feeling, but I mean, when you say tragic, I mean, I just like, ooh, that just felt like almost death or something. It wasn't really like death or nothing. It was just something that happened that hurt it real bad. But you know, you win
Well, that's
some, you lose some.
disappointments and things. So you didn't have a contract. You didn't have anything like that signed. So those are so is that something as a lesson that you've learned? Of course. Well,
Yes, yes,
to make
yes.
sure you have all your contracts with people that you've dealt with and stuff like that, correct?
Yeah, definitely ones I'm interested in.
Okay. Well, how long ago was that happened to you? It must have been a while ago, or is it recent?
Yeah, it's been a while ago. 2004.
Wow. A lot of things happened in that 2004, 2003. That's when when you first started out, right?
Now I started back in 96, 98.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when we
So when,
first put the first album out. I want to say in 2000.
okay. And
Yeah.
then the whoever the person was, you didn't get they didn't recognize you or anything, and you just went. They just I talked about this with people, entourages and different things, and people. Do you walk around with people when you're recording and all that? Because I'm telling people that isn't cool, because I've seen people get killed and heard people die because their name wasn't on inside the contract or the CD. So is that
Uh-huh.
so do you walk with when you're doing your recordings and stuff? Do you have entourages and stuff when you're recording, or you just record?
I just record. I'm sort of my own entourage.
Yes, well, we saw from in the documentary how you like to come in and pop out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, crowds are good sometimes, but you know, I don't like to have them all the time.
Okay. So when you're doing your thinking and you're composing and you're thinking, so are you by yourself, or you just like when you're gonna think of some new, like a new rap, a new song, a new something? So how do you come about it? You just get up in the night and say, "Woo, that's what I want to do," or how do you come about?
It just like you said, it just comes about. You know what I mean? It can be in the next few minutes when we get off the phone, like a conversation we having now. I might want to just go lay something down. We talked about. I'm like, the boss shit, dig. I heard from the boss today. You know what I'm saying?
And she
So,
talked about lame, and she talked about the TLC, but it was THC. When I talked about the jam.
oh, Toronto.
The TO, the T dot 416. You're in the 6.
Yes, sir.
So okay, what more can we expect from White Boy James? What more?
Oh man, you can expect a whole lot more, a whole lot of music. I got new artists. I got an artist down in New Orleans, 2 artists actually down in New Orleans. Black Troy and Maceo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They got some releases that's coming out real soon. Actually, Black Troy got a release coming out October the 4th.
Okay. Okay. So that's your plug. October 4th.
Yeah.
You looking for something?
Hey, look. That's my plug. And then I had looked at this. I done said Black Troy. It's Maceo. Maceo is October the 4th. Maceo. Y'all be looking for Maceo. October the 4th. Black Troy still in the studio.
Okay. All right. And is there any shout outs that you want to give to people?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Triple P Management.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely want to give a shout out to them. and the Legit Balling family, and my family, of course. You know what I'm saying? And a big shout out to the boss.
Thank you. And I guess Triple P is real close to you. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, literally. Okay, so where can people find you on social media? And if you're around, I know you got to go through Triple P
Yes.
management, but where can they find you on social media?
They can find me at the website, legitballingrecords.com. Once again, that's
Mhm.
LegitBallingRecords.com. Legitballingrecords.com. You can reach me
Right.
right there.
Go to social media.
And
And
you
social,
can watch
my,
the documentary.
yeah, and that's where you definitely can see the documentary at. And you can reach me on my IG too as well. That's
Okay.
White James email. White Boy James email. You can catch me there.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to be looking at you and looking out for you, because when people see this and see who you are, and they're going to go to watch please, people, watch the documentary, support people. Come on now. Everybody just sitting here. Now White Boy James, so you can't say you don't know him now, because you're going to know him from Real Life Matters here with me, yours truly.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
go and support people. Everybody's always saying they want you to support them. Well, you can support that. He can support you, and he can support them. And anyone can reach out for him also, because he has his own record label, private record label. So you could reach Legit Balling.
Legit Balling, not just private record label. I'm doing film and stuff too. We didn't get a chance to talk about. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to talk about the Block Diary, but you'll get a chance to see that on the website as well.
You can tell us right now for a couple minutes about the Black Diary.
Okay, well, let me tell you about the Block Diary then.
This
The Black
Life
Diary
Matters,
is,
we cut it like that.
okay. All right.
Okay.
The Black Diary is a show. It's all about the music. It's about the music, but it goes into different people's lives. We got like 8 main characters, to where it goes off into their lives to the diary parts, but then it comes back to the music part of things. So when it goes off into somebody's life, it's like real things that's happening in people's lives, from pregnancies, from the the drug stuff that always goes on, from you think about his name, it's like real reality, Chicago reality.
Oh, it's gonna be in Chicago.
That's where it's at. It's in Chicago. I tell you what, and by everybody being from out there, that's how you get to Chicago. Go to legitballingrecords.com and pull up the Block Diary and watch them episodes, and you here with me. Now, I'm also acting in it. They call me Skinny on the program.
Skinny O?
No, just Skinny.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Skinny.
Why are they calling you that then? Why are they calling you that?
That's why I say I got a lot of names. I got a lot of names.
White Boy, just Skinny.
Yeah. Hey, look, you make sure you check that out. The Block Diary.
The Black Diary. And that's on legitballers.com, correct?
Legitballers.com, yes.
Well, there's a lot of things of you. You're okay. A recording artist. You can say rapping recording artist. You did a documentary, White Lines. You got the Black Diary. You're a filmmaker, and you're an actor.
Yeah, don't forget about a contractor too. I do contracting work too.
You don't put your whole resume.
I'm good with the hands. Yes.
Oh my God. All right. Is there any other skills you want to talk about?
No. That'll be it.
It's been a pleasure. I'm telling you, it's been a pleasure, White Boy
Thank
James,
you.
having you on here. I'm just. Oh my God!
Thank you.
Just stick around after. Just stick around for a minute when I close out. Just you guys just stick around, for a minute right after I finish. I want to speak to you off air.
Okay, sounds good.
People, you can't hear this conversation. Okay,
Hey.
myself that's listening because because we got White Boy James and he had a blast with him today. Woo! I don't forget the management company there too. Also,
yes. Triple P.
Triple P. I hope she doesn't have another name either. So.
Yes.
All right. Well, I do want to thank you again, White Boy James, for coming on today. And I want you to come back when you bring out your other sequels, for your other documentaries, so you can just so people can watch it, because the more promotion and more exposure you get, the more people will watch it. Now you get and this week I'm going to be doing a lot of film directors and like yourself.
Okay.
In different films and stuff. So maybe you can, who knows? Maybe I can introduce you to some people.
Sounds good.
Over on this side of the fence. Okay. So anyways, I do want to thank you for coming on today. I do want to thank the viewers for watching today. Real Life Matters. Support me. Go subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, DBoss_1, DBoss Real Life Matters. You'll see me. Support White Boy James. Go watch the documentary. And I am out. So bye for now, everybody.